Hello, friends. Everybody wants to be successful in the market, and everyone wants to know what to do, what not to do in the market so that they can create a wealth over a long term. So, today I'm going to talk about what not to do in the market. Today, I'm going to tell you five things which you do not have to do in the market, and if you follow this, I am sure that you will have a very good portfolio over a time because the major mistake you will avoid in this market by not following these steps. Okay, so first of all, let us go in detail and check each and every stock. And before going, guys, again I want to welcome you everyone. My name is CA Tapan Doshi, and please subscribe to my channel because I am releasing lot many knowledgeable videos related to stock market mostly every day. So do subscribe it and do like this video. So let's start about the various steps which you do not have to follow. The first step foremost it comes is that most of the investor invest in the market without doing research. Okay, so basically the first step is that do not invest unless you do research of a stock. Okay, this is the mistake which most of the day they start investing without doing a research, and this is where most of the investor gets flattened, and this is what you have to avoid it. See, it is like a hard-earned money, and when you go in the market, if you basically just deploy your money without thinking, without having a knowledge of a stock, then you are making a big mistake. See, you are working 9 to 6 every day in your job or business, whatever, and then you are creating some corpus. Now suppose you are investing 5 lakh rupees in your basically portfolio. Now that earn to earn that 5 lakh rupees, you must have basically worked so many man hours. Okay, in a 2 year 3 year, that will be your savings. But when it comes to investing, what you are doing, you are just relying on your friends advice, relative advice, and they sell, okay, 20,000 a year, 30,000 in that stock, 40,000 in that stock. Now if you are doing like that, you are making a biggest mistake. See guys, you cannot become a wealthy on just only on recommendation. You also have to analyze it. So again, as I told you, this is your hard-earned money. If you lose your hard-earned money, no one is going to come back and tell, okay boss, you lost your money in this market, take this back. No, even if you talk about you are going at taking a tip from television, your friends, relatives, it is just an advice. But if you make a loss, no one is going to come. So my sincere recommendation to everyone is, please do analyze a stock, take out some half an hour, at least 1 hour, to understand what to do, what not to do, and also compare with the peers, financials, trends. So many things are there which you can do it, and then only basically invest in this stock. And guys, if you want to know about this framework, know how to invest in a multi-bagger stock, I am creating, basically I am conducting lot many master classes this weekend also, and over the time I have done lot of many masterclass. You can attend that masterclass and you will come to know how to select. So the link is given below in the comment box. You can check it and you can apply it. Again guys, another important point which you do not have to do is that invest in too many stocks. So only invest in 15 to 20 stocks guys, not more than that. Okay, and what of the most of the basically investor, what they do, they invest in 50 stocks, 30, 70 stocks, 80 stocks. No, you cannot do like that. If you really want to create a wealth guys, you have to have a maybe maximum of 15-20 stocks portfolio. Otherwise no, you'll not able to give a proper time. Okay, now here is a catch, because see, suppose you are investing in 60 stocks, and if you start investing, what you will do, basically no, you have to analyze all that, and then whenever there is a quarterly result or big announcement coming. But if you have a situation portfolio like no, maybe 15 to 20 stocks, no, that will help you, because no, you will able to give a much more focus on that stock, and that will help you a lot in no analyzing a stock much more better way. So because guys, I am a charter accountant, I'm a broker, and handling portfolio of lot many clients, and people come with a portfolio of 70-80 stocks, correct? And when I tell them no how they invested, they don't know. They just told that no, someone has advised and we invested. Then I tell, okay, start researching. Then they get confused because of so many stocks. So have at only 15 to 20 stocks. I think that will help you out, because the lesser the stock, the more research you can do. Okay, so that point you have to always keep in mind. Again, most of the investor, third mistake they normally do is they average the stock a lot. Please do not average the stock. See, averaging you can do one or twice, not every time. Like for example, let me give you with an example. Like suppose you are invested at 100 rupees stock. You must have done some research and invested. Suppose that 100 rupees stock goes down to 90. What you do? You average a stock. Again 90 goes to 80. Again you average, thinking, oh, I am getting that stock so much cheaper. Again 80 goes to 70. Again you average 60. Now this is not the way to average it. Correct? Because if you are averaging, then initially you must have invested 2 to 3% in that stock. By the time you average 5 to 6 times, it will become maybe 15 to 20% of your portfolio. And by God forbid, if that stock doesn't work, no, your whole portfolio will go down. And this is the biggest mistake we are doing. Do not average the stock. Normally, any successful investor do not average like this. They average on the upside. Okay, this is the difference between a normal investor and the successful investor. You have to understand, if your stock is going down by 40 to 50%, that means there is fundamentally something wrong going wrong, provided your market is in the same place and the stock is falling. Then you have to go into deep and understand what is problem in the stock. If you start averaging like this, no, you will be in a bigger problem. So do not average a stock like this. Okay, that is my recommendation. Another mistake which we do is that we marry a stock. Like बेसिकली क्या करते हैं हम लोग, जब स्टॉक बाय करते हैं, वी थिंक दैट इज द बेस्ट स्टॉक इन द वर्ल्ड एंड आई विल नेवर सेल इन अ लॉस, सो वी लिटरली मैरी अ स्टॉक. Now this is what you don't do. Do not marry a stock. So taking the same example of the way the stock prices are following, you are averaging. Why you are averaging? Because literally you are marrying a stock thinking that no, this stock will perform well, and there is always a visual thinking, no, that yes, in future this stock price will come up and I'll get all my money back. And this is where you are making a biggest mistake. See, if you start marrying a stock, no, then it is like the curtain on your eyes and you are not able to see what is going wrong in that stock. And then you get stuck in the stock. I have seen people's portfolio, no, many of the people portfolio, investor portfolio, they have almost, they may be having 30 40 stocks, and but out of 10 15 stocks are literally died, or they are 60% down, 70% down, but they don't book loss, thinking यार loss तो book नहीं करना है मुझे. Now this is where we are making a biggest mistake. Successful investor always basically book a loss and go to a good quality stocks, because they know that the capital will basically recover. For example, let me tell you one thing, that suppose you have invested in a particular stock, okay, and it is down by 60%. And suppose you book a loss, once you come to know, okay, boss, this stock is not going to perform, you book a loss, and that 40% you go and invest in some other good quality stocks. Then it may happen that in next 2 3 years, you will able to recover your money back, your capital back. And this is the difference between a successful investor and an unsuccessful investor. A successful investor had that jigra, वो जिगरा बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में, कि yes, I can book a loss and let me book a loss, but invest in a good quality stock. This is what you have to do. If you keep all these stocks, no, which are almost died in your portfolio is never going to grow. So please keep this in mind, that yes, do not marry a stock, always do a review system, and then only take a decision whether to basically stay in the stock or get out in the stock. So taking that point forward on, no, the fifth point, which most of the people make a mistake, they never review a stock. So basically, guys, understand, when you invest in a stock, no, you have to have a good review system in place every quarterly or every big announcement coming. Like, no, for example, no, many I have seen people doing business job, no, they have a psychology, no, they, I am a long term investor, then why should I sell my stock? Once I invest, I'll keep it for the long term, but they never review also. Now this is the problem with it. Like, they follow Warren Buffett, so invest for long term, but they do not follow the another step of Warren Buffett, that is, do review a stock quarterly or whenever there is a big announcement coming related to stock. This is very important, because I tell you that suppose you invest in a particular stock and you don't have a review system, after 2 quarters, 3 quarters, if something bad goes in that company and if you're not selling, then you are in a big problem. Then you will be stuck in that stock for a long time, and that is what the mistake you have to avoid in this market. Okay, like, no, again, guys, whenever you invest in a good stock, guys, it may happen you will make lot of mistake. आपको initially लगा होगा कि ये stock अच्छा है, let me invest, but afterwards it may go wrong, correct? So it's okay in that. But now when you invest in a stock, now once you review, then you have to take out the bad quality stocks and keep the good quality stocks intact, because all these good quality stocks will make a very good portfolio, and eventually this good portfolio only will help you to achieve your financial freedom. I normally give an example of here Indian cricket team. Like there are more 11 players in this Indian cricket team, correct? But do the BCCI or selection committee sign a contract with MS Dhoni, Pujara or Virat Kohli, Rohit Sharma, that you can play this in this Indian cricket team for next 15-20 years and no one will take you out? No, na. They'll check the performance of each and every player in the series and they will keep the only best quality 11 players in their team, because they know this best quality team only will able to achieve a World Cup for India. Similarly is your portfolio, guys. You have to once invest, have a continuous reviewing system place. Remove the bad quality stock, keep the good quality stocks, and this good quality stock portfolio only will win a World Cup for you. And what is World Cup for you? It is nothing but your financial freedom. So guys, these are the 5 main mistakes which I want to you guys to avoid. The first mistake is that you are investing without doing any research. So this is the mistake, first mistake you are doing. Don't do it. Second mistake, you are investing too many stocks, maybe 30, 40, 50, 70, 100. Guys, only invest 15 to 20 stocks. These are the enough stocks to have in your portfolio. Again, guys, you average a stock a lot. Okay, retail investor average a stock lot. Do not average like this. Okay, have a particular mechanism in place and do not average just blindly. Okay, again, we marry a stock. Basically, again, do not marry a stock. Why? Because if you have to have a good review, say if the stock is not good, you have to take it. You have to bear losses. And the fifth and last point, that we never review a stock. Basically, once you invest. Now, this is where another mistake. So, do review, have a continuous review system in place, and keep your portfolio healthy. Okay. So, guys, these are the 5 mistakes which the normally investor do, and I don't want you guys to do if you want to have a very good portfolio. So, just type in the comment box which are the few other mistakes which you are doing, and I am normally going to the comment box and I'll reply you. By the way, I'll see you soon next time in the next video. Thank you.